Alright, so my friends, welcome. We're playing the new combo deck.
Check out this airbending trick.
Aang, so Savior, airbending combo. So Aang enters the battlefield and airbends something. What the hell is airbending? Airbending means that when you airbend a permanent or card, you exile it, and if it's exiled, its owner can pay 2 to cast it. So you can airbend your opponent's stuff as like kind of a tempo play, so you Aang to hit their spell. You can airbend your own stuff for value, so you can kind of like pseudo blink it, and there's a lot of synergy here with that. The combo is based around the card Doc Orlock Grizzled Genius. So this makes it so any card that you cast from exile costs 2 less. Therefore, all of your own airbended stuff is now free to cast. So if you're able to assemble a combination of Aang, Swift Savior, and Appa, Steadfast Guardian, they can airbend each other infinitely, producing 1 ally token each time, so infinite tokens. Then you can airbend your own Bramble Familiars and cast Fetch Quest for free because it's in the airbended zone. You can cast that for the cheaper cost as well. Aang, same idea, where Aang can be part of this loop to kind of keep getting your top 5 cards, can find your combo pieces, and then can also get your Imitates Recruiter for a hasty attack. And the deck is also just playing Badger, Mole Cub, Gene Pollinator, Llanowar Elves for all the ramp stuff. 1 Riddler main deck. I love the extra Riddlers on the board. This card's so good against interaction, which would be very, very good against this deck. Airbender's Ascension, also a really cool card. 2 mana to airbend one of their things, and then after you've played 4 creatures, you get to blink a thing and step every turn. So you're blinking your Aang, whatever else it might be. And then a lot of fair stuff for the sideboard. Interrupter's great here, also making their blinked things more expensive, and so on and so forth. So really cool stuff, honestly. Really sweet deck, and we're going to give it a spin right here. Brought to you by Rogue. Folks, Rogue Black Friday sales are happening right now. Also, the promo code that is usually usable, Jim Davis MTG, for 20% off your order. Rogue's my shit when I'm streaming. It's really, I like the hydration line. I'm not a caffeine guy, but love my Rogue, and you get yourself a tub with the promo code or whatever, and so on. It's like $30 for the tub, maybe $28 for the tub. That'll last you for maybe 40 servings, which is great. No sugar, no caffeine on the hydration line, and just keeps you hydrated, B vitamins, good stuff. Check them out, rogueenergy.com. Again, promo code Jim Davis MTG for 20% off your order, or check out their awesome Black Friday sales. Let's roll. Chat. Coming out with me, Airbend. Like an airbend. Don't mess with me, all right?
Hey, at least you unlocked your airbending.
All right, so we got 3 lands. We drew the 1 of Imitates Recruiter, which kind of stinks, but we have Ascension, Aang, and Doc. Yeah, we're going to keep. Kind of annoying to draw the Recruiter, but whatever. Everyone can airbend in chat, like Flapped and Jack. Give it a chance. Also, folks, hit that follow button. Like, comment, subscribe, support the content as always. We have all of our colors here, despite some somewhat awkward lands. We have the Verge is a no typed land yet. Still waiting for all the shock lands in Lorwyn. But we have blue as white. We have blue and green for Old Doc. Old Doc. They play Reef. If they're playing like Dimir, gonna be a hard game 1, I would think. They're playing a bunch of removal spells and stuff, but there's a Lake Verge. They're gonna pass back. We draw a Verge of our own. So, I mean, we have Aang. We've got attack for 2. We can Aang something and do a little airbending. Again, Imitates Recruiter. I mean, just casting Trained Troops isn't the worst here either, but certainly awkward to draw the 1 and cast the 1 on our deck. For to have that one actually in the deck. Notably, you can't airbend a Kaido ninja. So I think because of that, we're just gonna Aang this right now and force them to not be able to play on curve with Kaido. Could have also like tried to flash this in and block. That's pretty sketchy though, I think. Just get on the board. So on the board, their Drowner costs 2. We draw Llanowar Elves, not ideal. We're gonna move to combat. They're gonna drown or something, and then we can airbend the Drowner. We can airbend our own thing. We can just airbend Aang. They're gonna still attack, sure. So we'll attack here and see what the deal is. That's all good for them. Okay. Is there a world you want to airbend our own Aang, Swift Savior? Try and airbend it, have it available for their turn. That's not crazy. Let's try it.
You move just like an airbender.
Should have brought with land. Maybe not. If they counter, I think it's just like fine. So attempt to airbend Egg, see what happens. They kill it response, it's like kind of whatever. Cool. And we'll just play a land, we'll say go. So now if they cast Drowner again, I'll probably just airbend it again. I'll cost 0, I'm so stupid. I could have played Lana Rolf. Not bad. Sure. Just do it again. They actually played one from hand, too, not from the exile zone, which is kind of weird. But... So playing a weird, like, non-combo tempo game here. Take it. We can cast the trained troops next turn. They're at 14, we're at 20, but also blinks out our... Yeah, so not playing Lana Rolf there was pretty bad.
Throw yourself in next time and rid us of your stupidity.
We draw Nature's Rhythm. Green X, search for a creature card, mana value extra less, put it in the battlefield, and then shuffle, and then Harmonize. We can cast from the graveyard. So, yeah, it's kind of like your classic, creature combo deck with like a pretty good fair game, as well as the ability to combo. So they're gonna Drowner. Tap down the dock. Pop a dock. We're gonna attack for 2. We'll train troops. They counter it, we don't really care. If they don't counter it, great. Again, not playing Lana Rolf is really bad. This would be on 4. I could have blinked something and then also had the blocker in play for the Drowner. So that was a poor choice on my part. But so goes to 3 on the Ascension, so not ascended yet. Here's a Drowner, that's fine. They're going to attack and get their Kaido in, which is like, not the end of the world. Nope, they're actually going to tap down the Savior. So maybe they want to get rid of Aang here, which is fine. We have Starting Town in our deck. We do have 4 Starting Town and 4 Multiversal Passage. We actually have 8 red sources for the Immodanes, which is kind of cool. So we are snap locking both of these. No Kaido for you. No Curiosity for you. Make the trades. We have the blinks against the things too. We're gonna tragic down my poor guy. That sucks. They're gonna shoot the sheriff. Alright. So they've killed our stuff. We want to draw a Riddler. As always. We draw Lana Rolf. So we can double Lana Rolfs here. We could also Rhythm for a 3-drop. Risk getting it countered. I gotta wait. Just go for something bigger. Three cards left for them. You can go for Riddler next turn. It's pretty high risk. I'm all about that high risk maneuver, So Ascend, we can blink one of these if we want to. Just whenever we can. Whee! Get more counters on the Ascension. Counters past 4 aren't actually worth anything, but it's fun to see how high you can go. Number go up. 6 lands, 3 cards, passing the turn. We draw a breeding pool. So I think them having a counterspell here is somewhat likely, but I also think that's just fine. We're just going to go for it. So we're going to cast this X equals 5 and go try and find a Quantum Riddler. Could get Aang too, actually, but a 5-mana Aang. It worked. So we can get 5-mana Aang, and this would allow us to get another 4-drop and really get things going. We can blink it. Or we can get Quantum Riddler and just draw 2 and then try and blink that. Could have Tiebinder here. I think it's Aang. Honestly. Blinking Aang over and over again is pretty awesome. It's more board presence too. Yeah, I like that. Let's get Aang. So Aang comes in. And we're going to get a trigger on the Aang to look at our top 5. And go find a creature 4 less. Unfortunately, we kind of... now we can try and airbend this Bramble Familiar, I guess. So let's take that. And end step. We can blink the Aang. Go for it again. It's a nice card. Definitely a super sweet card. Try and pass turn. Alright, so blink Aang. If they have a removal spell, it's going to die. But wow, it goes again. What do they got over there? So Aang again. This time revealing another Bramble Familiar.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2
Sure.
of them.
B Inferno Titan. First time chat, Urban B Inferno Titan says, trying to get back into Magic. How returning player friendly we say Standard is. Standard is in a great spot right now. It's post-ban, post-new set. So it's in a It's a whole new world to stand. It's a lot of fun, so definitely I would hop in if I were you. All right, so we're gonna block the Sanctuary here. We want to keep our Aang going, so they'll get a Curiosity hit. I don't think we care. We have Flashback on Rhythm if we want it. Welcome, happy to have it, my friend. Further creature leaves the battlefield under your control. Transform this being the next upkeep. So Aang's gonna flip here. Okay, sure. So it becomes an Aang Destined Savior. Lands at Vigilance, Earthbend 2. We draw Multiversal Pep.
Game. Blouses.
That was a pretty impressive. I mean, Airbender essentially just soloed that game. That was great. So, because they're so interactive, like Dimir mid-range, just like all counter spells, all removal spells, we're going to remove a lot of our combo pieces and just be more of a fair deck, I think. We're going to bring in our Riddlers, our Interrupters, take out the Recruiter, take out the Nature's Rhythm, take out some number of docks. How many is an interesting question. I think you want to keep the ability to combo, but not have that many. You want to keep in the cards that are like universally just good by themselves. And honestly, like just Mana Dorks plus Riddlers are a really good plan. Get Lost is not great. Gene Pollinator is, I think, a card I would shave and not cut completely. I think the mana is really awesome, especially with the 4 Riddlers. Wrath, Intrusion, Tidebinder can be good against them. Does give us a lot of flash 3-drops. Aang's really good too. They counter an Aang kind of sucks though. Bramble Familiar is also not like the most exciting card either. It's a lot harder to do the blink thing. You cut 2 Pollinators for 2 Tidebinders. Not sure about this. Let's see how it plays out. Is Doc a better Mana Dork than Bramble Familiar in his deck? I think just shaving down on them is fine. Again, we're looking to play a more fair game here. I think we're looking to just like Riddler, be kind of a tempo deck, you know, and not rely on the combo that much. I think having a few combo cards is fine, but we don't want to have that many. We're not trying to like all in combo here. They just have infinite interaction. They'll have even more post board. So they play a Watery Grave untapped. They have Stab. Stab, the only card I can think of here. They want to stab my Gene Pollinator. They can go nuts. I think that's fine. What are they gonna do? Stab me? Okay. Sure. I think even with it being face up, it's still fine. I don't think holding it makes things better for us. So, duress me, eh? Good luck with that.
Where are they?
Nice duress.
No, you can't. Don't even try.
All right, so we're gonna play our starting town. How many Shocklands are in this deck? There's no Azorius or... That's tough. There's no Azorius or Selesnya Shockland. It's just the 4 breeding pools. All right. Here's Spyglass Siren. We got Papa Doc ready to rock and roll. We have our colors, which is fine. Our top card's Enduring Curiosity. They bin it. Oh, they bin it. It makes me happy. All right, we're going to play Sanctum. And we're going to just attack and say go. I think that if they go for... They attack with Spyglass Siren. I think... Should we... Sorry, we have Tidebinder for Kiter. Never mind. All right, sure. All right, so we're just going to Aang the Siren, I think. Just kind of put stuff in play. Then we can interrupt. Yeah, and then if they go for the Curiosity on our end step, we'll interrupt it. Oh, I love this. This is great. Great sequence here. Thinking about what our opponent is likely to do and trying to play around it. Yes, Lorwyn is coming to save Magic. Big release for next year. Sure. I don't care about that anyway, so. Yeah, this is fun. Alright, so we draw Aang at the crossroads. It's fine. Alright, just say go. I guess we'll just interrupt the Siren. It's probably the first thing they're going to do. We're gonna do nothing. Nothing, you say? So that feels like enduring curiosity. I'm gonna tie binder. Just play a creature. Just play tie binder, untap, and then have interrupted for curiosity. And then if they were to just play curiosity right now while I'm tapped out, I could just legend rule Aang and just get rid of it. Okay. So now we can just airbend this, get it for 5, and just recast it. Honestly, do we care if they trade with the... I don't think this is fine. I'm just gonna attack. Like, Tie Binder is not particularly important. We're still ahead on board. We have an Interrupter in our hand. We have bangers in the chamber, too, so... It's not like we're that scared of this Enduring Curiosity. I'm gonna guess the Sirens. We're just gonna interrupt this, I think. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, I just do things.
So now this is gonna go away, and now it costs 4, thanks to the plot. It was cost 2. Didn't it cost 4? Spells your opponent's cast from graveyards or exile cost 2 more to cast. That's weird. We draw a land. That's cool. Oh right, I didn't airbend. Right, I plotted it. Right, it's plotted, not airbended. Very similar, but not. Yeah, you get the idea. Sure, whatever. So they don't play it, and they can't play it because when you plot a card, you can't play it on the turn you plot it. So a lot of similar effects that are actually different. Move the combat. And they're going to Bitter Triumph the Aven Interrupter. It's fun. Now they're tapped out. We can cast Aang. It's sick. So we're going to attack. Play the passage. This turns on all our lands, right? We want to play green, white, and white. So we'll do white here. Pays you life on white. Cast Aang at the crossroads. This card's just a good card. Just like sick value. Interrupter. Okay. That was pretty impressive that we never came close to comboing and still won the match pretty easily. Good stuff. All right. That is certainly a hand. We do the recruiter again.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Yeah, we're starting mulligan this. Like, the recruiter's already kind of mulligan, so... Oh my god, what's going on?
You know what I want. I've been asking for it for years.
Buffalo in chat says, I think the 8 Dork plus Badger Mole Club version is the best version of his deck. It's our first time playing any version of his deck, so... The jury is still out. Badger Mole Club is quite good, so... Gotta keep this. We got a bottom 2 cards. Man, this is gross. Probably just a land, right? So you go turn on Pollinator, turn to Cub, tap the Cub, we can tap for 2. Yeah, I mean, whatever, I guess. We dump Pollinator. I mean, mulliganing, Pollinator's a card that's worse on the mulligan. Could just go dump Pollinator, go tap land, but like, we're not really doing anything here, unfortunately. Sure. Kind of hate this, but whatever. So it's hard to like that many mulligan to 5s, you know? So they have turn 1 land elves in the play. I feel like turn 1 land elves in the play is like almost unbeatable in this format. Alright, so... Yeah, we can Aang the Bramble and go for Fetch Quest, which is like... You know, it's fine. I mean, now I could go Badger Mole, tap for mana, cast Bramble. It's pretty good, so... Like, I feel like these, on the play, Land Werewolves into Badger Mole is actually almost unbeatable. Like, it's kind of wild. Like, how do we, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 mana next turn? Like, okay. We're going to Badger Mole. We're going to choose this. Cast our Bramble Boy. Just say go. Crater Hoof Behemoth. That's not even good, but I guess that's pretty good, right? Because they have to tap all their guys to cast it, but oh my god. Oh, I don't know if we can ever win. We can airbend their Ouroboros. Yeah, I don't know if we can ever win. Alright. Sure. We have 1, 2, 3 mana. And we're going to play this in white tapped. We're just going to say go and Aang the Ouroboros on their turn and hope that they play something first. I don't even know. Like, it seems actually unwinnable.
Airbending is all about spiral movements.
FOMO, sure. Discarding a land. Okay. Alright. Well, unfortunately, they can just recast it now. I don't think we can win. So, we Aang the Ouroboros, they just recast. I mean, it will have one less counter on it, I guess, so sure. Yeah, so now that we're back in the main phase, they can still just recast it. I can't go into the combat step or it'll trigger, so now they're back in the main phase, they can recast it. They have to add 1 counter to everything. I guess if we hit like exactly 5 mana Aang into exactly Appa, we could. We need Doc too, so we need a lot of things. I do love how there's a common in the set called Badger Mole. It's like a draft common. It's like pretty bad, and like the Cub is so much better than the actual, the actual Badger Mole. It's just kind of funny. Don't know what's going on here. We're in their main phase. Couldn't fathom the reason why they wouldn't just cast Ouroboros and kill us, but All right, so here's Ouroboros. It's back again, and I'll pump everything up, and we look pretty dead. When the Ouroboros triggers on a stack, if you airbend it, the power is 0. No, it uses last known information. If an ability tries to use a number from a card that was in play, it'll use whatever it was before it had a chance to do that. So, I just don't think we can win. So, yeah. Get your Badger Moles here. I don't need a Badger Mole. We're past that point of the game. All right, let's go to game 2. Yeah, I mean, again, turn 1 Lana Rolls, turn 2 Badger Mole on the play feels hard to beat. So they're just like a red-green deck, probably light splash of red for some stuff. I think we're going to try and combo them. I think Avatar's Wrath feels pretty good here. I think Recruiter's unnecessary. Which making infinite tokens is totally fine. And then I want to cut something else. Really just kind of slow. They're not going to interact with us at all, right? They're just going to like kill our creatures, and that's really it. So I'm in to just kind of go do the thing. They're splashing Pyroclasm for the mirror. Right, well, we also all get to 5 that game, so now we're not doing that, which is good. So let's say that being said, his hand's not great. Even just airbending their Lana Rolls is good though. So I can't do that because I have awkward mana. Oh, no, now I can. Never mind. So all right, cool. All right, we'll just say go for no reason. Oops, I misclicked. Oops, oops, oops. Oops.
Whoops, whoopsie.
Break out. We were airbending actual anything here, so get bended. We draw a Badger Mole Cub. Sure. So I think I want to send Starting Town in. Alright. And we are certainly playing stuff. Land 3. They're probably Delirium. They're playing Breakout. Speaking of Devil, here's Badger Mole Cub. If I were to airbend this land, what happens? Target creature or spell. They're going to torch my Badger Mole, sure. Let me draw a Doc. Pop a Doc. So we have 1, 2, 3. Oh, never mind. The Cub's gone. Never mind. So. Oh, right. Yeah. So airbending specifically says that they may cast it from exile. So They could not play a land. However, they can stack the triggers in a manner where they'll just get the land back from the earthbending trigger. So, we're probably gonna lose. We don't really have a lot going on. We can waterbend Aang. We're not there yet, but maybe we can, like next turn. Alright, let's play Papa Doc. Let's say go. We can cast another Aang if we need to keep us stay alive. Just to get the trigger. Break out with me. Oh yeah, break out with me tonight. They're gonna obliterating bolt the Doc Warlock. I guess we're only one card from comboing. Do you want to Aang this and save the Doc? We lose an Aang, which sucks, but it's probably worth it, I think. Keep this. Airbend this.
Hey, at least you unlocked your airbending.
And here is a breakout. Breaking out. And top 6 cards. Going to find a creature. Mana value 2 us. Put it into play. Usually a card played in Delirium, but I don't know if they're like full Delirium or they're like just doing stuff. So here's Badger Mole Cub. Badger Mole's a fun card. It's just really, really good, you know? So, alright, so we draw land. So, Aang, to waterbend transform Aang, turns into a 5/5 reach trample whenever it attacks, but a counter on each tap creature you control. So you could waterbend Aang, but we couldn't attack with it, which kind of stinks. Hey, wait a turn. We can waterbend another end step, but like then I can't play Doc. Could also defensively waterbend, just like block and do it that way. I guess it's fine. Reach trample whenever it attacks, put a counter on each tap creature you control. That's so good. Alright. What's up, leggings? Battlecry combo, now this combo. Doc Warlock combo master. Alright, we're gonna waterbend.
Time to practice waterbending.
Ah, they are splashing for Pyroclasm! There's no effing way that they're splashing for Pyroclasm in their Badger Mole Cub Lana Roll-Off deck. That is preposterous. This is a joke. This is not happening. This is actually facetious.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
That is unbelievable. Well, we can't win, I guess, so... Unbelievable. Must get overboard and play before they can cast Pyroclasm. Didn't draw the combo, unfortunately. I mean, we're just gonna cast shit, I guess, so... Our land can block for a turn. So if this attacks, put a counter on each tap creature you control. That would be making it a 6/6 attacker. They could block with both Cubs. Would they do that? Let's find out. Alright. Say go. Freaking Pyroclasm. That is deranged. That is actually deranged. We're living in a Badger Mole world, folks. Get your Badger Mole Cubs here. Nature's Rhythm, X equals 4. Or Boroid number 2.
Hello, dark.
Alright, well, we can still draw a combo. We just draw our combo piece, we can win the game. That is not our combo piece. Where are they dead? Are they dead? Have they flown too close to the sun? Okay, sure. That's interesting. Yeah, probably a little whoopsie from them, I would think. So now we're going into game 3. I mean, Avatar's Wrath seems great. I cannot believe they're playing Pyroclasm. I actually just cannot believe it. And now on the draw, they'll definitely have Pyroclasm, so we need to, like, think about that a little bit. We got, like, a Bramble Familiar. I'm gonna bring these Get Lost. We got, like, a Pollinator or two. God. Maybe we should keep the Rhythm in, too. We're just trying to combo kill them. They had a lot of interaction, but shave, like, a Pollinator, maybe a second Bramble. Just, like, try and insulate a bit against Pyroclasm. And then also try and combo as efficiently as possible. Jeez. Wow. Whew. How did this happen? Alright. Our hand's pretty good. They mulligan, so we're going to keep. We have a combo curve. We need the dock, but if this Aang can find Papa Doc, we're good to go. I can't even believe that happened. Do they have turn 1 Llanowar for the turn 2 Cub on the play? They do not. They do not. Goodbye, Inti. Hello, Starting Town. Yeah, I think it's still right. We'll just go Starting Town, which is a little awkward, but so we'll have to pain for a white spell or two, but... So, we just airbend whatever. They don't play anything? I was going to airbend anything there. Alright, I guess. Yeah, like, clearly Badger Ball is a much more manageable card than, like, BB or some of the other cards that they're going to ban, you know, like, they've been banning lately. It is just a creature. It's very powerful, but... Alright, so... Discard Pyroclasm. Gee, I wonder why. We draw Doc. Okay. So... Do we just Aang the Badger Mole and just start, like, trying to go up the curve here? I guess I could hold Aang for Ouroborid. Let's do that. Pretty face-up Aang, but... Yeah, it's a new format. I know folks on Twitter want to ban this card already. Let's actually play some games, you know? See how things shake out. It's a good card. Does put a lot of pressure on decks to have early removal, which I don't like, but... Damn!
You didn't say the magic word.
Get out of here! Okay. And now is there... Going for the cheeky attack here. Do they have the... Torch the tower is the question. It's a pretty free attack either way. If they torch my Aang... I still have Appa... Another Aang. I have a Dock in my hand.
Yip yip.
They are going to play the Ouroborid again next turn, which is not ideal. Alright, I don't want to block. Because the problem is they could still torch the tower by sacrificing the FOMO. But we draw Badger Mole Cub. That is an interesting one. Badger Mole Cub is very good in the face of not Torch the Tower, and very bad into Torch the Tower. It could draw out the Torch though, and make room for our Dock, which is pretty good. So I think I'll start with the Cub here. Try and get them to torch it with the trigger on the stack, and then we'll just play Dock. 1, 2. No, wrong card. Play this. Play this. You can go like Cub Ascension. Let's see what they do here. If they stack the trigger or not. Target this. Will they torch my Cub in response? It's very tempting for them to do this. We got him. All right, cool.
Or predictable Bart. Always takes rock.
All right, so now I get to do this. Blue. Yep. Now we're playing Doc. They only have one card in hand, so now it's time to combo. So play this. That's exactly what I'm blocking. All right, so they got to have our removal spell, or we combo next turn. If they kill it, we just cast Aang or whatever, which is great too. Shock in the land. Here's the board. Here's a Wicker Folk. Sure. Combo time, folks! Everybody get your combo boots on. They're out of cards, out of time, out of all of it.
No, don't do this.
Let's get our clicking fingers ready. Alright, so... Oh boy. Alright, so we go land. So we're going to Appa, airbend my Aang. I think that's it right there. Aang, airbending Appa. Grab a Snickers, folks, because this is the combo.
That's it. I'm going to Clown College.
Still is to Pyroclasm? Yeah, I guess. We have 2 leftover mana, which we can use to cast Airbender's Ascension. I suppose is kind of cool. Alright, they don't want to bother. Actually, we can, yeah, we could Aang the Pyroclasm, they just cast it again, so, cool. That was sweet. On the play. Hand is great. Gene Pollinator and Quantum Riddler are best buds. Drop Badger Mole Cub too, jeez. Alright, so they play Authority of the Consuls. I guess they don't get to do much here, right? Authority's annoying against the Pollinator. And they are red-white. They're probably playing, like, the red-white, like, Caretaker's Talent stuff, I would guess. Probably playing Sweepers also, which is a little annoying. Ultimate does stop the Earthbending creatures from coming back. We have Aang, though. Could be Jeskai also, it's true. So we just like... life, do your thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to get the Riddler going. Mountain.
Oh, it's Lightning Healing! Oh my god!
Okay. This is turn 3, so... 1, 2, 3. Can't do that yet. Do we pop the Riddler for a single card, or do we get greedy and wait for more stuff? We're definitely going to attack on the Pollinator, I think. Untap that. What are you doing? Clarion Conqueror, another good card against the Cub. Pyroclasm me. Alright, they are Jeskai. Here's the archive. Let me draw Airbender Ascension. Not the best, but not the worst either. I mean, we can, like, warp in the Riddler and then airbend it. Just hold up the freaking Aang, too. Interesting. Riddler comes in tapped, the Ascension does not. Kier, resub, thanks so much. I might just attack here. So go. Hold up Aang. Yeah, just say go. See what the deal is. They're gonna get lost my land. Yeah, hell yeah. Comes right back, get some maps. Love maps against control deck, that's for sure. Stop it. Take my shots where I can get him, you know? Take that stock up, you gain your life, I don't care. Empty my hand for a Riddler. We draw Aang at the crossroads. Well, that play is very badly into a Wrath, unfortunately. Is there merit to airbending my own Aang to have a cheap counterspell available for later? I kind of like that. Attack with everything, airbend the Aang, warp in the Riddler. Because I'm not really scared of any particular spell next turn at that point. I kind of like that. Alright. Cast Ascension. Warp Riddler. Damn, we drawing cards! Land is cool. Just map. Map while we're at it. Aang at the crossroads is an absolute banger. Here, just so you go. Could have flipped the Aang. That's a huge cost, I think. I don't think flipping Aang is a card. I think we'll do that often. Alright, I mean, pass turn. They're going to cast 2 mana stock up. No problems here. We have a bevy of resources available to us. We also have the Pollinators can each tap the map and the air ascension, which is pretty cool too, so. Get ripped. Alright. So, now what? Do we just cast the Aang? Yeah, probably. They could have a counterspell here, but if they're playing the dragon control deck, they don't have that many counters. We can cast Aang. If we cast the Appa, isn't really that good for us, honestly. Cast the Savior. Yeah, I think we just cast this. Yeah, they don't counter it. We're in amazing shape. So, alright, so we get Badger Mole Cub. Just play badly against, it's actually be wrong, because Ultima is definitely like the Wrath of choice, and it's bad against Ultima. This might be a mistake, actually. But sure. Alright, and we can't Aang off of the things he have in Torsion Attack. Yeah, if they have an Ultima, Ultima is definitely like the best Wrath in the format against Badger Mole decks. So that would be bad. I think I should have chosen Lantern Elves there. I think taking Badger Mole Cub is an unnecessary risk in a game that we seem we're pretty ahead. So. Oh, the Cub would allow us to Aang. You're right. I screwed up.
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie.
Right. Double mana off the Pollinators. Forgot. I mean, Rediscover the Way is pretty good for us.
I'm in control here.
If that's the best they could do, like, whew, boy. All right. Get lost my... Yeah, that's great. Okay. All right. Fantastic. Now we're cooking. So now we can play another Aang. We're going to tap for this and this. Tap for blue. Tap for white. Cast Aang at the crossroads again. We have Aang up. Gain a life. Don't care. Imidane's Recruiter. No! Authority of the consoles. We can get Papa Doc. Okay. Now these cards are free. Oh, alright. So now we have double counterspell with the Aang and another Aang. Sure. Let me just attack it so they go. Good luck, have fun. Our way to deal with authority is just to ignore it because it's not a good magic card. That's like the simple, like the long and short of it. Like, it is a mild annoyance they mulligan to put into play. Split up. No, that's not going to happen. So, Aang. And then they will try and cast it again, and we will Aang again. And attack for 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 on the maps, probably. I used to gain another life. Maybe this is wrong. So we can... Oh, yeah, we can waterbend. Yeah, they're just dead, so... They are dead. Flipping over the Destined Savior, which gives your lands Vigilance, and then beginning of combat in your turn, Earthbend 2. So play a land, use your bolt at instant speed, move to combat. Lands have Vigilance too, this is gas. They are mega dead. Does not tap, does not tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not yet, we're great. So, attack with everything, and we're going to... Oh, I screwed up. I forgot, fucking damn it. I got ahead of myself.
Whoops. Whoopsie.
Okay. That was dumb. I screwed up. We have... Well, whatever. They just conceded. So, well...
I look like a jackass.
I'm dumb. I got tripped up by the Vigilance on the lands that I wanted to maximize that as best as possible. Clearly need to fix the Aang before we do that, but whatever. Never punish. Play sloppy, win anyway. And now I get sideboard against them, and we're going to freaking crush, I think. So, we're going to bring in our Interrupters. We're going to bring in Detect Intrusion. Tidebinder is fine. Riddlers are good. We're going to cut most of the combo stuff. We're going to be like a fair deck, I think, and beat them, I think, pretty handily. So, we should have too many big hits. We are leaving ourselves... We can just airbend a dragon, right? So, Bramble Familiar... The Airbender's Ascension, without things to target on their side, really, probably not worth it. We can just dump these. Gotta cut one more card, like... Cut Doc, maybe. Yeah, this is fine. Sure. I think we're in great shape now. Yeah, I mean, fortunately, we just drew some of the cards we boarded out, but they're going to have Pyroclasm too, I guess, which is kind of crappy, but it's fine. Interrupt ya. Alright, well, we're going to just play Llanowar Elves and say go. Pyroclasm would be annoying. Voice of Victory. That's a nice Pyroclasm card. Or your Riddler, so we're fine. Alright. We're going to... I like to not play that hard into Pyroclasm if possible. Do you want to warp the Riddler now or just save it for later for value? If I play Cub into Bramble Familiar... So, Pyroclasm, an extremely likely card. That's something we got to play around for sure. What is the best way to do that is the question. Multiversaling on white leaves up Interrupter, but they just won't cast anything. It have Voice of Play anyway, so don't do that, Jim. Maybe we just... Warp Riddler. Say go. We get Pyroclasm, it's not the end of the world. We just keep playing, you know? You can play Bramble and Pollinator. Clasm me! Nope, just Lightning Helix. Okay, sure. Voice is great. Yeah, this card's so good. I've been singing this card's praises for like months and months and months. Alright, well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. We again don't have mana for that thing. Sure, we should cast up, I think. Play this. Play this. If they were raw or sandbagging their Pyroclasm, so be it. You know, bring it on. Stock it up. So next turn we can guess Aang or Riddler, which is pretty good. Of course, the voice makes the Interrupter look pretty bad. That's fine. All right, sure. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can just cast Aang. Yeah, I mean, casting Aang's pretty sweet. It's not great against a Wrath, but it's still pretty good card event. Yes, fine, whatever, just cast Aang. Cast Aang. Still a little scared of Ultima, but... So you have 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, why are we doing this? Hold on, what are we doing here? Why are we trying to tap stuff like this? We're gonna make a white, a blue, a green, and tap this guy. Play Aang. revealing a Tidebinder, an Interrupter, or an Appa. We get Appa and just preemptively airbend our own stuff. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. So Appa comes in. Like, we can preemptively just airbend the Bramble Familiar and the Aang. That's gas, actually. I love that. Now the question is, how deep do you want to go with this, right? Definitely this. Definitely this. Don't want to hit the Lano Rolf, too. Just play on a sweeper.
Yep, yep.
Sure. Okay. And then I get to play a land. Maybe I just recast Lano Rolfs. I don't think I want to fetch quest here. I don't even know, honestly. Tough call. Get a token? Sure. Let's get fetch quest. Fetch quest for 2. Get an ally. Top bunch. Oh my god. We just combo. We hit Doc. We might just combo them right now. The problem is that we boarded out the Imidane's Recruiter. So we can't fully combo. Or can we? Yes, we can. Also, our rope's actually at 0. Shit. Whatever. I'm just gonna go. So, with the rope being so low, there's no way we can actually combo. So, we could, in theory, go through, make a million tokens, and set it up so we have Aang in the zone to play for free. Oh, they have voice, never mind. So we can't defend ourselves, so that's fine. They're gonna get lost, totally cool. I think right now we are absolutely crushing them on resources. So Appa, okay. This deck's hard to play. Okay. Let's just cast this Aang for 0. So I want to play this first, right? Oh my god, this is so hard. Whatever. We don't want the rope to come, so sure, whatever. Cast this. Cast Aang. Holy shit, what do we do? We can go super deep here. We can't win the game on the spot. So, like, the problem is that we put ourselves dead to a Wrath, which is, like, a problem. I don't actually know what to do. Also, we get Aang this and have the Interrupter up, but then I'm not mad for that either. Oh my god, dude. And the rope's also a concern too. So we boarded out the Airbenders Ascensions. They're all gone. We boarded to play a fair game, not combo, really. Holy shit. And I can't do things on their turn either. Oh my god, man. Alright. It's just 1, 2, 3. I don't know what to do. This is hard. Holy shit. Okay. Okay, well now we have the actual combo. Can we do it fast enough is the question. Or do we? Oh my god, dude. Okay. That's second Aang. Keep this. So now we have the combo. We should end up with Aang in exile. I can do this too, actually. Hold on, yeah. I think we're like, this deck's actually insane. Like, the first time playing this deck, and I am unbelievably impressed. You and you. I mean, we already have that. Almost screwed up. How did I not see this one, you know? If I had an untapped land, I could have killed them. Because I could have kept earthbending the same land over and over again. Man, we are learning on the fly here, folks. Yeah. I think we're good, though. Like, we're going to be able to just Aang whatever they play next turn. They would need land... Rat, like Day of Judgment. Even then, it wouldn't be that bad, so... Alright. But they could have a Wrath in their hand. They could have a lot of things, you know, so... Like the rope is being super kind right now. It is true we can just end up like bouncing all this crap to our hand anyway. So if they try and we can just put a million guys in play and put the whole combo back in our hand. Oh, I'm amazed the rope hasn't gotten us yet. Tidebinder or Interrupter. That's good. Yeah, I think we're like basically locked now. So now we go. So now we're gonna have Interrupter and Aang available. Oh, now the rope has come for us, but now we have, I guess if they have land, Voice of Victory, Day Judgment, that works, but, alright, this is fine, let's just let it go. So, they would need a way to, like, I guess land, voice, day works. Oh, I'm sorry, we have two things, we can just beat both. So yeah, this is ridiculous. Like, seam rip. Yeah, sure, you got it. That's fine. You gotta beat the rest of it, my friend. There are 17 allies in play. And... oh, what'd I fuck up? Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm just a fucking idiot.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
Yeah, so I'm a moron. That's cool.
I'm stupid, you're smart.
That being said, we're still gonna win this game. It's just gonna take a whole lot more work now. Okay, sure, I'm an idiot. I forgot that the dock was the important part of the equation there. That being said, I still have infinite cards to their, like, not that many. Why couldn't I play the... oh, it's 2. I'm just... alright. Woo, boy! Brains on overload, folks. A lot to take in here. Double Voice of Victory, sure. I mean, there's Aang. Ultimate kills the lands too, yes, which is pretty good. Okay. Yeah. We can Aang the Scene Rip. We can't go off again, though, because we're lacking the third piece.
That's rough, buddy.
Alright. Yeah. Okay. So we gotta win match 3-0. That'll be is what it is, you know? Get to see the deck more, which is pretty cool. Hi, I'm Jam. Welcome to the stream. Okay, they're going to do this. Our clock is at 12 to their 25. We do a lot of looping, so we go to 4. Riddler. Okay, so we need that. We need white mana. Appa. No. Doc. Okay, there's Doc. We can now Aang the Aang and look for another shot. Okay. Are we at Appas? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we are at Appas. Okay. We can waterbend our guy, right? That's cool. We need to block the meringue. Okay. Could have played this game a little bit better, I think. We're gonna say go. I think we still... Dude. Alright, they're gonna attack with everything. So, we're at 4. We block this. We kill these. Here and here. So we actually put this here. This here. I don't want to go to 3, so this is fine. Okay. We flip Aang. They have a Wrath. I mean, what are we gonna do, right? You know? They... I mean, they have to have a Wrath through dead. So, they might have just had a Helix. They're trying to get 1 point through to kill us. This is an ugly game, folks. I'm not gonna lie.
Still a piece of garbage.
Bit of a garbage can game for our third match here. Let's also be cool in chat, please. Try to be respectful of our opponents. Use they if we can. Not a big deal. Really easy to do. Costs you nothing. Don't like being in the should have killed you but screwed up and split up. Okay. Not even like that bad. Enter's tapped. Aang's gonna flip also. So now we have 2 flipped avatars. We draw Detect Intrusion, and we have Interrupter up. So now I think we're like a lock to win. Let's just attack, I guess, right? We attack with everything. We have to Earthbend a land also. We have blue, white, white. It's funny if this isn't tap. I mean, we just win the game next turn, right? We just have Detect Intrusion and Interrupter up. I think we're good. Like,
You didn't say the magic word.
all right, I played like shit and I still won anyway.
Game.
Okay, this deck's kind of bust up. Despite my best efforts, kind of bust up. All right, 3-0. Didn't even play that great. This deck seems kind of busted. Like, there's enough good value here with like Aang just being a good card, Appa just being a good card, Aang just being a good card, Brajamol just being a good card, and like interaction, Aang's really a good interactive card as well, that this deck can be your classic creature combo deck that can combo you, but also play a very real fair game as well. This deck seems nice, folks. I don't know if this list is exactly good or exactly what you want, but holy moly, this is scary. So deck looks really good. We'll see. Worlds is in a few days. We'll see how it goes. But holy moly, good stuff. All right, folks. You folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.